Doo doo. Gotta make sure I got all my windows right here. Gotta have all the right windows. Ooh, I definitely gotta watch this. Critical Role did a dispatch one-shot. Alrighty. So today's gonna be a two-parter stream. Buddy of mine and I are gonna be doing some stuff in a few hours, but then I'll be back after that. So let's continue with the Outer Worlds 2. We are getting ready to enter. We ended last night. Oh yeah, we also got this badass looking weapon. I am streaming at the base quality. So hopefully the game still looks okay. But yeah, so we basically figured out what we need to do, and we have to go stop this one guy. So we're gonna finally enter the main area proper of this monastery. So let's do it.
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait, look! Someone just came up via the lift! It must be unlocked!
Yes.
Watch out for Wiley. He's accounted for everything. He'll know you're coming.
We'd love to help, but not as much as we prefer to lead. Plan guide you.
Fair enough. Do I have a smudge in my glasses? Oh, I totally do. Give me 1 second. Sometimes I don't notice it when I'm not gaming because, especially if it's early, like early in the day for me, I'm like, maybe I'm kind of tired, so my eyes are just kind of blurry. But once I start playing a game, it's a lot more noticeable because it's very consistent where the blur is. Better. I can definitely feel my own eye gunk though. Okay. That's cool. Looks like no enemies. It's a bummer that this isn't actually a city, it's a dungeon. They were gonna use this rope, lols. There's another guy here.
Void it all. I told him he wasn't going to make it. Hey, body's not even cold yet. Show a little respect. Roger always said he wanted his body donated to the Order if it'd help advance the plan. But I'm sure this wasn't what he had in mind.
Well, you can escape now if you'd like. Okay, so I can go that way or this way.
Seer Wiley said I wasn't on his list and let me go. He must have predicted I wouldn't fight back. I don't understand. Where's the abbot? Why isn't he doing something? I don't understand. Where's the abbot? Why isn't he doing something?
I mean, he kind of is. That's why I'm here, buddy. Oh yeah, you know what? I was gonna try this. You know, I'm 30 hours in, but I was gonna try increasing my FOB a little bit. Just a little bit. Ooh, that's weird. I don't know if you can see that in the very top left corner, the edge of the building. Some weird graphical bug there.
I swear, the more he talks, the more pain it makes me want to inflict on his person.
Or that catalyst, setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution. Those outside the Order, and some simpletons with it, claim that all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst.
Algorithmic dissonance.
I've eyes on a miscreant.
Nice of Seer Wiley to leave us this nightlight. Sorry. Rejuvenation.
That device may be the deciding factor in whether you live or die in the future. Unless you can expedite hemostasis and proliferate new tissue at a fraction of a second.
No. I have been told my pain tolerance exceeds normal thresholds.
My mother must be so proud.
Nice.
Single gear in the grand workings of the universe and should not expect to control all of its mechanisms or outcomes. Presumably some random element.
Takeovers, sprat-based breakfast foods.
A faulty hypothesis.
Scientician.
My stealth skill is so high.
Those are N-ray junction boxes. That scanner might be useful to see how this place is wired up.
Unleash my might! Have you no battle?
Grudge, you know.
God damn it, that sucked so bad.
Random element.
Plus side, there's only one. I have no idea what that is. And what did it say? Director.
Grand Architect's perspiring brow, if you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one more time, scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace and dignity of innocent lives. That is all I am saying. Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative. Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist? I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 Thesis on determinism then.
Blink twice. Keep listening.
Our lives are predestined, ipso facto. If there is conflict, then it was inevitable. Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief. And how do you predetermine the harm of action against the harm of inaction? We make those estimates all the time. That's the whole reason we employ seers. We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
Okay, what have you requested?
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. The second edition, not the first. That's important. And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing. Augustine? Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Asked a lot more interesting questions than we normally get. I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact. Why do you ask? Augustine was obsessed with the Rift. She wanted to know all the potential routes the Order might take to deal with it. We explained that the Rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it. Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions, so I would thank you to exclude us from any remote drama.
There's plenty of drama happening right now.
I'm sure I have no notion of what you're referring to. Good for him. About time someone put theory into application. What my colleague means is Landon Wiley is among our most gifted and dedicated seers. Whatever actions he's taken must be in service of the plan. I do hope no one's been hurt, though. I see. That is distressing to hear. But as we in the Order like to say, the plan actuates by deliberate means. Let us hope this conflict resolves itself soon. Much appreciated.
Oh, I'll be
We'll
resolving
present
it.
our final arguments once you've returned with the research.
Oh, I forgot I leveled. Oh boy.
Dwelling on the quotient of the moment is to risk missing the product of the next.
Found another one. Damn it. I knew there'd be a high probability of fighting, but I didn't think.
Hey, none of that. Remember what Wiley told us.
Document every corpse you find so we have an accurate head count later?
Well, yes, that. Everyone will share our vision. We gave them the option to join us. It's not ours. Nice job!
That was close.
To battle! The charismatic mathematician was not so dissimilar to us. He donned his jumpsuit 1.3 pants legs at a time.
Oh, good. Another gore-splattered bathhouse. If you've seen one, you've really seen them all. Trust me.
Okay. Oh damn, I could have done this from that angle. Okay, maybe it's these people? Because I literally can't progress.
Have you acquired the scholarship we asked for? You're in luck. I just finished my 3rd reread of it. Chapter 47 is a real treat. When we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer. But do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way. Much appreciated.
Literally had to wait for it to pop up. It's kind of weird. It was kind of cool. Drop Frames had the game director and the lead game designer for Outer Worlds 2. They had a lot of great stuff to say, man. I don't even know what those are, man.
Those who do not follow the plan will be terminated.
Okay, so they give him like a shield or buff of some kind?
Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I have enough self-respect that I shouldn't be picking up another body's libation towels. Still, it ain't as bad as it was in Auntie's choice. But that don't mean it's good. I just ask you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here than just your numbers.
It's the unknown variable! Advancing for an ideal firing.
That was really strange. Damn, they're killing them in their sleep, dude.
Nowhere near as interesting as the taxidermied cross-sections displaying their internal organs I made when I was a child.
If there's only one dude, I'll use my other weapons. But if I need to be really stealthy, try to use the dagger. Okay, scriptorium's this way.
Unduly audacious. The Abbot's room, no doubt. Oh, looks like he has a new volume of Star-Crossed Amidst the Stars. I thought that series was out of print.
I always knew you Arbiters were a soft-headed lot.
There's nothing shameful about being well-read. How else is an Arbiter to know the mind of the common subject?
Damn, I don't have science. Nor hack 8. I'll take me a decryption key.
She would make peace with the primitive minds of Auntie's choice. This must be prevented. Whatever the cost, for humanity's ascendance will be forestalled for centuries, if not millennia.
Can't get in there just yet.
The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
As if we'd fall for their stalling tactics just to watch these poor fools die slowly and horribly, mangled like punch cards.
What were we talking about again?
It pains me to say so, but I believe we should take the time to save the hostages. Whatever DeVries wreaks can be undone. These deaths cannot.
I prefer to kill my enemies first, innocent hostages later.
Other arbiters would disagree, but I believe this to be right. These hostages must live through today to rejoin the Protectorate tomorrow.
Definitely not. We should be the only ones killing hostages around here.
Praise high probability. Wiley dropped it here. He let some others go. Give us the chance to surrender.
Safe ahead. Looks like more order nonsense. Must be part of Wiley's inane puzzle.
This must be the so-called puzzle they expect us to waste our time on. Looks like it was constructed by a child.
None shall stand against us.
Oh shit.
Sharp enough. Hostiles nearby.
Proceeding forward.
Grenade outbound!
Engaging.
Okay, we'll just restart that. I didn't know I was gonna instantly aggro a bunch of enemies.
You go through the leaves.
What scum? Utilizing the lives of the relatively innocent as it paid.
I prefer to kill my enemies first. And
Other are
definitely.
Praise high probability. Wiley dropped it here. He let
safe ahead. Looks like more order nonsense. Must be part of Wiley's inane puzzle. The look of this nightmarish contraption makes my skin crawl. Had we not hostages to save, I'd say we should destroy it at once.
Okay, I think I do need to go through that room.
I must admit, the rifts add an element of exotic probability to my typical predictable polynomial.
Enemy spotted.
Your curiosity gets the best of you. When hacking into terminals or other pieces of tech, you'll often waste bypass shunts to learn an extra thing or two. Ooh, yes. It takes double now, but I also get double XP. Double mint gum.
charismatic mathematician predicted that in our prime, we might only be divided by ourselves. And lo, it came to pass.
Well, there it goes.
Oh, what the hell? Alrighty then.
Schisms, hostile corporate takeovers, spread-based breakfast foods. One, two, three, potentially.
Detonate I shall tar!
Followed by detonation! Hurt, Commander!
I did not realize there was another dude in here. That was hell fucking random, dude. Dude, I'm still looking for that other book. I only found one of them. I don't know what that did. Ah. Hey, I gotta figure out how to get in here. 'Cause there's the book. The hell? Is there like a vent? I legitimately thought maybe I had to shoot it. Oh, that works.
Look, they obviously meant for this to waste our time. Let's just find a way to kill the hostages so we can move on. Ooh, I am dropping frames. I think. Oh, nope. Okay, that was just a very quick... Yeah, I want to know how to get in here. I don't know where that room is. I'm guessing the hostages are gonna die either way.
Ah, see? Didn't I tell you our friend would be back? Hurry! Disable the torch press machine!
Oh.
Good work regarding the hostages. We will avenge our lost time upon the Seer's hide.
Thank you, stranger. It should be okay here for now.
That totally looked interactable. Oh, this is the room. Oh, I got it right here. At least I thought I did. Oh, there it is. God damn it. Really like the use of the yellow paint there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to come back. I would assume so, yes, but let's play it safe.
Stand onto a test of order aptitude. And who do we blame?
Is it this one? No.
Excellent timing. We're nearly finished reviewing the materials you brought us. Oh, well now, this is unexpected. The arguments in this text seem to have highlighted a teleological flaw I fear my own argument shares. You too, huh? Under certain conditions, de-escalation becomes impossible, leading to negative outcomes, including outright annihilation. An annihilated entity cannot advance the plan.
But maybe annihilation itself serves a purpose we're simply unaware of. You were right before. Participating in a war only produces an entropic feedback loop.
Maybe. Given your stance, you'll be wanting a weapon rather than armor, I'm sure. You can retrieve it from the same drawer where you deposited our research materials. We appreciate your time. If you have a spare 4 hours, feel free to stay and observe our period of silent, sustained reading. Otherwise, until we next confer.
Okay. Sealed. That totally would have been a way to get in there. Interesting. Kind of a slight bummer because the weapon's trash. Or maybe it's trash, I actually don't even know.
Stand to a test of order aptitude.
There they are chilling. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is the entrance. I was wondering if I was ever gonna get my first one.
Roger would appreciate that.
I actually think for me the glowy on the sword's a little too much.
Then he tells me, oh well, no use deliberating over unobservable quantum
Unfriendly company.
outcomes, as they say.
They're mine.
Can you believe that?
No. How did you respond?
I said, unobservable quantum outcomes. Abbott Newell, I just need to know if you prefer your tea with or without dextrose.
I wonder we
Aborting
made any
search.
progress on the plan under that old pontificator. Thank the architect, Seer Wiley's in charge. And unidentified.
Thesis validated.
Taking cover.
Damn it. Way too many enemies. Holy shit.
Enemy spotted.
A random occurrence, perchance. Investigating phenomena.
Oh god damn it.
Step aside.
Alright, we got him. Ooh. Another body lost in the ground. Okay, that's totally what this was for.
Indelibly eradicate algorithmic dissonance. Investigating phenomena.
I shall not.
Recharged for mayhem.
Let me loot everybody first. Beat it. Beat it. Badoo. Badoo.
Villains abound. Be on guard.
Reacquiring target. Investigating disturbance. Assessing. Reacquiring target. Indelibly eradicate algorithmic dissonance. Investigating disturbance.
None shall stand against us!
I would say that wasn't bad. Not too bad. Oh, that was that. To the number of moons that orbit Elysium.
Oh, look! A room dedicated to the insignificance of human existence inside a temple dedicated to mathematically proving its pointlessness.
Okay, so that's Elysium. Elysium is this giant thing. Oops. Seems like I don't even need to actually solve this. This is optional. Problem is I'm not sure which one is which one. I have to... Oh shit. I don't have the Abbott's universal key. Closest to the star. regarding the moon known as Praetor. Okay, so this is Eden. Recluse. Something was taken here. Dorado. Okay, so that's Dorado. That's Eden. That has to be Elysium, right? No, this is the star. Everything's circling it. This has to be Elysium. Right? No. Bro. How many moons of Eden? Or Elysium, I mean? Many moons. I'm just gonna guess 5. Because it's 1 through 5 is the answer, is my choices, right? Yeah, 1 through 5. Okay, this weird one with blue is Praetor. That'd be a pretty cool planet to go to. I wonder if we can go to all of them. Wait, is Arcadia the solar system? Maybe that's Dorado. And that's Eden? How many things are on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bro, I am so fucking confused. I think I'm missing some very basic game knowledge. So is this far away? Codex. Oh, no. So Codex is like the actual game mechanics. That's not what I'm looking for. And there's no way for me to look at. Yeah, Sub Rosa likes me pretty well. I don't know, man. I think that's Elysium. Okay, so Elysian's moons must be the planets, but not the planets' moons. Not the moon's moons. So we would not count the one that's there. Bro, I am... What? I know, I am spending way too much time here. Yeah, I know this is Eden. I know that one's Eden. The one that's mostly green with some red. Oh, we're probably gonna go to the snow planet. I wish there was just, like, one other thing that can give me a little bit more information. That is all I'm asking, man. Just a tad bit more info. Okay, so that's not Dorado. That's Dorado. I think this right here is Eden. Okay, I gotta get the other ones memorized by their shape. The dark blue one, this one is Praetor. I don't think I need to know what Praetor is. The only names I need to know: the number of moons that orbit between Dorado and Elysium. Two? If I'm reading that right? Number of times Eden orbits Elysium before Praetor and Cloister. I mean, I guess this is just pure guesswork. It must be 515. What? No, I've literally tried them all. I've literally tried them all. I don't know why I'm not hitting. 5, 1. Oh. Okay. That's strange. That must be a bug, that it's telling me the first and second one are correct when they're not. And it just dawned on me. How many moons orbit? 1. It's 1. Unless that's supposed to be 1. Wait, what planet is that one? Let me see. Is that one supposed to have a moon? This one, right? Oops, I did that wrong. Bro, this is my problem, like, I'm just assuming this is Elysium. And then I look at the moons. I'm assuming... Oh, is that a moon or is that a planet? Okay, the amount of planets. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 planets. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there is only one moon. Then. It has to be 110. Unless that's supposed to be a moon. 2-1? Okay, it's not 1111. God damn it. I'm eventually just going to have tried every combination. I hate that I'm stuck here. Jesus Christ. I also remembered this was here. Go now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the final one is 4. Yeah, I totally forgot that this was here. But this only has some of the planets, right? It's only showing 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that's Dorado, that's Eden, and then that's... Okay. But I think that was on purpose. To only give us some of the information out here. Because there was no way we can figure the third one out. Okay, dial 3 has to be number 4. That's just the way it is. Damn it. I guess it could have been 3. No, I think it's 4. It has to be 4. But see, that's my problem. I don't know what's considered a planet or a moon. I just know it has many. Let me try this. Nope. There we go. I knew the last one was 4. We got it. Ding. All that for a pitchball card. But we take those, son. Alright, after like an hour. See, I'm looking at this, I'm like, 4 moons? What's considered a moon then? Oh, I bet I was supposed to deduce that those 4 were then moons. Or, I mean, planets, so then the other ones here had to be moons. The moon known as Praetor. Okay, well that says planet. I know this is really dumb. I already solved it. That doesn't say planet or moon. All right, whatever. Here we go.
So Clemens and Svoboda's killer arrives. So much of our plan ruined because of your meddling. Victor's explosives would have minimized casualties on both sides. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you. Oh, I think my average walking speed will suffice once I've finished dispatching you. You seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality of your failure. Saving the hostages delayed you just long enough for me to complete my work. I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station's security protocols, giving Augustine control over its automechanicals. She has everything. I trust you're not implying something untoward between us. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. DeVries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment. What in the Architect's computational summary are you on about? This proves nothing, except your willingness to trespass into other people's correspondence, and Joseph's inability to express himself clearly in the written form. I can't conceive of a reason why my survival should matter to you.
It truly doesn't. The commander just gets a little unsettled watching me fillet human beings and is hoping to avoid witnessing such again.
Your companion seems less amenable to a peaceful resolution. However, as a matter of professional curiosity, let's entertain the hypothetical. I stand down. Then what? If my numbers had supported such an outcome, do you truly believe I would have elected for all this disorder? None of this is going according to my calculations. I certainly failed to predict your attempt to negotiate.
Oh, I have the info. Oh, I wonder if this would actually be stand down.
I knew you had another strategy. Now I will show you mine.
Trouble about.
Riddle me with bullets all you like. With this rejuvenation device at your disposal, you'll never do that.
Am I supposed to shoot that thing? God damn it.
First weapon prime. Sharp enough to hostiles nearby.
Throws me.
Okay, this might actually be a little rough.
Riddle me with bullets all you like. With this rejuvenation device, I will do the meaning to your head. Attempting to destroy the projectile. I will
Charging front.
Ready to dispense judgment.
No target, Commander.
riddle me with bullets all you like. With this rejuvenation device at my disposal, you'll never.
They're beyond my reach.
Clever little sprat, attempting to destroy the projectile. I will end
Most to admit,
You're done.
Oh.
Riddle me with bullets all you like. With this rejuvenate.
Do I try ranged?
I am loath to admit I require medical attention.
Let's show them what real peace feels like.
Oh. Okay. This gun's pretty strong. Oh, I didn't save after I junked a lot of these weapons.
I am loath to admit I require medical
Damn it. It's close. This is actually a really good gun, like holy shit. Ooh.
Well, that was unusually cathartic. What say we rummage through that fool's data as a final sally into his crippled psyche?
That sound good to me, man. I think one of the main things for me though is I need a new armor piece because I hate that noise when I die.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced. I'm much obliged for your tireless work. With this knowledge of Greater Tranquility Substation and its security codes, our plans for the peace talks can finally be spurred into motion. However, without Archivist Clemens and his explosives at our disposal, we've no choice but to proceed with our contingency plan. A direct assault. Though the codes will allow me control of the automechs on the station, we'd best accept now that more lives may be lost than previously assumed. Yet we must act unflinchingly. To fail now would mean the end of everything.
Oh shoot. I wasn't able to on serious?
I'm much obliged for your however, though the code yet we must act.
There we go. Okay. Greater
It
Tranquility.
would seem that our work here is done. Let us return to the ship and press on to those so-called peace talks.
The Oracle.
Agent, over here. I assume you had a chance to speak with Landon, that is, Seer Wiley. I appreciate the sentiment, but there is now ample evidence disproving that fact. The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. If I had not thwarted his ambitions... No. Those hypotheticals are best considered in private, I think.
Look at all these hostages I saved.
Yes. Better to focus on our gains than our losses. My colleague's survival is something worth celebrating. I won't keep you. Thank you for your assistance in reclaiming the monastery. Regrettable though the outcome with Seer Wily turned out to be. I had intended to offer you access to one of our experimental weapons, but it seems you already helped yourself to it. You always do seem a step ahead of me. May all your future endeavors proceed in accordance to the plan. I will not stand in the way of your pursuit of the malicious actors responsible for engineering.
I don't know what you're complaining of. We emerged totally unscathed.
Estimate I'm 43.11% scathed.
I want to go back to Paradise, or whatever it's called, Eden. No, Eden's the planet. Paradise is, I think, the region.
Hello again, Stray. How can I be of service? I can tend to your injuries. Many thanks. Right as rain. My supply...
My time is yours. You may...
Typically, when I speak of moral degradation, I do not expect it to become illiterate.
The Order was right? How? How do they know?
RIP.
Not in the mood for a random interaction. Thank you.
Have an intellectually stimulating day.
You have a very non-scholarly look about you.
The Protectorate have only been told a watered-down revision of Order philosophy.
Such a tragic loss of life. On the bright side, more soup for everyone.
Gotta look at the bright side. That's right, there's a vendor here. I don't remember what kind of vendor she is. There's a vendor here.
Damage-prone dare. Welcome back to Bonnie's barely above board battlefield What can I get you?
That's right, I just remembered. There's a, another vendor actually back here. Yeah, I forgot. It's the Sub Rosa vendor. I don't remember what she has, though.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return? Wait. Don't tell me you're one of those drones.
My noggin sure is sore.
Sub Rosa, think what fine contraband my idle bro.
Okay, acquiesce. Incoming damage may change defense mode. Okay, see, I think this sounds pretty good. I just gotta give it some armoring. I got a fuck ton of shit. I just realized too, I only got 3 out of the 5 collectibles. And I don't remember what this is. I feel like I'm gonna have to come back because of the Rift Anomaly situation. You know what? Let's just go back to the incognito. Let's do it.
Hey, Commander, I think Val wants us to discuss strategy. Or I could just be misunderstanding the noises emanating from her.
Your presence is needed in the meeting area, Commander.
Damn it. Fine.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
You have a plan, Commander? If not, may I suggest unrestrained carnage tends to grab people's attention.
Bullet could solve a lot of problems, provided we can reach DeVries before she enacts her plan to kill the delegates.
I have encountered these half-trained bodyguard types before. Hardly prepared to stand against strong language, let alone a coordinated surprise attack.
Records indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised, in the absence of Victor, status deceased, and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander.
It's a comm station built by the Order in the early days of the colony. As Val said, auto-mechanical security measures are a given, and DeVries will surely level them against us. I'd also expect some level of hazardous disrepair, though the unpredictable nature of DeVries and her defectors concerns me more than anything.
Additionally, per the Earth Directorate Manual, when lacking equivalent combat forces, determination and vast amounts of ammunition may make up the difference.
You know where I stand. This war's taken too many good folk from us. I'll be damned if I let DeVries add to that number.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of her own Phantoms?
You know, as much as I don't want Niles, he makes a really good point about that.
Good. Would have been a shame if DeVries was the reason for us falling out too.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed. Use the astrogator when you are ready to navigate to the station, Commander.
Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have. Someone with a little more grit. That man back there? Reckon a tough crossword puzzle would have eventually sent him over the edge, even if we hadn't come along. I don't envy anyone in the Order's janitorial sciences. They're gonna have a hell of a time scraping him off the walls, and the floors, and the ceiling. You ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor. Right? No, yeah, of course. Stupid question. It's just, I look at someone like Victor and see the trap I might have fallen into. True, but DeVries is still DeVries. She's good at deconstructing folks, uncovering their points of failure. She'd have known I had my heart set on being a hero. After Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. Still do, if I'm honest. Trying anyway. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now. Unless there was something else you needed. Found it, huh? No. You know what? This one's on me. Shouldn't have left a line about... Yeah, well... I didn't have all the facts about Horizon Point until recently, did I? Truth is, I was getting ready to toss that old thing. Guess I just wanted to listen to it one last time. See if I missed anything other than her waxing about the greater good. I don't know. Some hint of who she really was? Some sign that she could turn into someone who'd betray her own team? Sounds stupid said out loud. You know, I can't really remember what the others sounded like. Helen, Eric, Wade. I've tried recalling their voices, but there's just... nothing. Static. All these years. And the only recording I've managed to preserve is from the one person I'd rather forget. Kind of you to say, Commander. I hope it continues to be true. No, burn it, launch it out the airlock, do whatever you want with it. It means nothing to me now anyway.
Fair enough. All right, now the question is, am I locked in? Oh, actually, yeah, hold on. That actually seems kind of good. Okay, I need a barrel and an add-on for this Oracle. Wait, so this new crafting recipe is available? I think I want to sell, though. I want money. Okay, I can come here. Try to look for some mods.
If it inflicts grievous, mind how it browse all you like. Feel free. Buy from me and...
Okay, what kind of weapon is this technically? An assault rifle. Okay, so I need something for an assault rifle. Then I also need grips on hammer and a scythe. And machine gun.
live to tell your fellows about my store.
Is that the only assault rifle one? Oh, no, no, no. Okay, the scythe is not the trip thing. I really need to know what those are. Oh, heavy machine gun. That's one of the ones I'm looking for. Oops. Wrong one. Do we have a heavy machine gun actually here? This is heavy marksman. It's a regular machine gun. It does not have. Switched it to plasma.
If you lost it, I'm... Look, tell me what you need. Can do.
I'm insufficient.
For your loved ones, protect yourself. Buy some real armor today.
My gear has my folks did. If you're in need of sprucing up the old ward, I got right.
Nah, nothing.
Garments here. Come ganderize.
Alright, I need to use the bathroom. I'll return. I was realizing while I was using the bathroom, I need to order some food. So, before we really dive in, let me see what we can order that has really good deals. Specifically, like, buy one, get one free stuff. Best bang for buck. If I didn't just have chicken sandwiches from McDonald's last night, I would go Popeyes, but no thank you. Subway has oven roasted. Would rather not. This is celebratory. I don't like how they've redone how DoorDash's menus are a little bit. Let's buy one and get one free at $30. Oh, no thanks. Interesting. Burger King, just the chicken sandwich? No, it's not. Ooh, it's a Bacon King. Oh shit. That legitimately might be worth it. Alright, keeping that up as a possibility. Because I think I'm going to limit it to... I wish I can filter it out so it only showed buy one, get one frees. What's this one? That's not bad either. No, we're not going to go with that. Let me click this. Because there's a lot of things that are like 20% off select items, save $8 after you spend this amount, yada yada yada. I might go Arby's. Arby's is expensive, but it is literally a buy one, get one free. Steak nuggets. That's a very interesting thing. I think I want to try their loaded Italian. A Jamocha shake. Hold on. I don't know if I want to like it or not, but fuck it. Remove banana peppers, everything else is good. Holy shit. Make sure your subtotal meets... It does meet the minimum. What the fuck? Why is this not working? Oh. They've been getting on it about this. Okay. I need to add like one other thing, I guess. Snacks. What kind of snacks do they have? Maybe I'll take a, Alright, let's take an apple turnover. Now let me see. if I can get one of these as well. Nope. It's literally not going into effect. Oops, that's not what I wanted to click on. Did not want to click on a... Because I legitimately would have liked this. Let me read the terms and conditions. I think I figured out the problem. I apologize. This is taking a while. Now let me see. Yep, there it is. Boo bada bang. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so DoorDash used to have, and it still, I think, works on some of these, where when it's like, spend $20, $25, sometimes it's $30, depending on what it is. Sometimes if it's been as low as $15, and get a free item. And, you know, you're limited on what the free item is. You know, usually it's something not super expensive. But you can usually use that item towards the free, you know, towards getting price. And, so my dad uses DoorDash quite a bit as well, but he doesn't have Dash Pass like I do, which I don't know why, because he probably DoorDashes way more than I do. And I DoorDash a pretty good amount, usually twice a week, usually on my weekends. I almost always DoorDash. I try not to when I go to work anymore. Exceptions are made on my Fridays. And he had told me that he's no longer able to use free said item towards total price to get item for free. And I was like, oh, it always works for me. Not this time. That's okay. I managed to work it out, so I'm basically going to get 3. I'm going to try the Italian that Arby's has. I didn't know they did an Italian sub. It looks like it's like their new limited item. Getting the full meal plus a Jamocha shake. The free item is a beef and cheddar. And I'm going to try a slider. All of that's like 25. I think it's actually like 26 and some change. It's not too bad. It's a good amount of food. So, anyways, let's do this. I apologize. I said I'm going to take Niles, so I'm going to take off Ozza. I really like Tristan, because he has a taunt. That's his ability is literally a taunt.
I do not like the look of that rift. I do not like it one bit.
I'm gonna see how... Oh, I never got his last thing. I'm just gonna give him base higher armor. This is indoors. I'm going to turn on ray tracing.
That ship over there bears more than a passing resemblance to the Incognito. Perhaps it belongs to that wayward backstabber of yours?
This must be the satellite that sent an emergency ping across the system. Would let me to you, Commander. Why is DeVries hanging on to it?
Architect's mercy. Is that supposed to be some manner of satellite? It looks like it was assembled by a drunk, blind waste technician.
Oof. Yeah, it's weird that ray tracing adds all the weird... Yeah, that's unfortunate. Is outside of that? Yeah, the ray tracing makes it obviously look way better with the lighting. I mean, not way better, but...
Good evening. On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. With tensions being patched in Golden Ridge, I am certain we can both profit from a merger. But surely the good Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders have some thoughts?
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow counselors remind you that this is no merger, but an alliance. By ending the war, we may focus on the true threat to our society, the rifts.
The rifts.
Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late. I certainly don't wish it. Yet my health is of far less import than ensuring our mission success. I've already cleared the way for my associates into the station.
We need answers. Now, how we extract those answers, I'll leave up to you, Commander. Personally, I'd start with the knees.
You do no such thing. My willpower is stout, my loyalty unshakable. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths buy Agent DeVries and our comrades the time they need, so be it. But you've not seen the mechanicals we procured. Not how extensive security measures were in these old places. Doubt you should make a dent, even with your firepower. But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. The only way to save us from destruction is to save the Order from itself. True, if we want to preserve the Order, we shouldn't kill our own. But I fear that eventually the rot of beguilement will eat us from within. Fine, yes, of course I do. Just don't brandish your weapon at me like that. Look, there, on the console behind me. It has all you need to know about Agent DeVries' plans. I swear it. Oh, and you'll find another team ahead wrangling the automechs. They are to secure the station while Agent DeVries makes for the forum chamber. She plans to eliminate the delegates before negotiations are concluded, so you want to move fast. Now, with your leave, we'll make our retreat.
Level 18, baby!
No time to waste. Let's have a look at those plans.
Okay, which are we going to move first? Okay, we'll do leadership. So next is observation, medical, and guns. Ooh, but we also get a perk. Oh, yeah. I actually don't know how well that's going to be, because I do a lot of stealth killing. Oh, do I want that one right now, though? Dude, I almost want to take this right now just because I know I'm going to be facing auto mechanicals. We're doing it.
is regarded as being...
We need to find us a fuse to get this old thing operational again.
If the Protectorate's own leader is beyond his death,
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well, landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping redworm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to mean it will be without exertion. If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you suggested, but his advisor, the Consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
Solely? Your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own history books are to be believed. Do not act like the current rot emerged from nowhere.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits over people. But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
My food's arrived. Just wait a couple minutes for the driver to vanish.
Damn. DeVries' team must have gotten to these mechs first. I don't favor fighting on two fronts, but it's not looking like we have another choice.
Nice. Okay, be right back. Curious to see how many dudes the mechs killed, or who survived. Actually, a little surprised. Usually when you order a shake of some kind for delivery, they don't put whipped cream. These guys did. I haven't had a Jamocha flavor of something in a very long time. So, My first job that I had, not my first job, but like the first job that I had where I worked there for over a year, is I worked for a Froyo. Wait. Happens? They did not. One second. I worked for a Froyo shop. It was a local company, not like a big chain. And but I mean, basically just like a Pinkberry or whatever they're called, Yogurtland. And Jamocha was a pretty popular flavor.
Additional data required. Distraction unreachable. Awaiting further options.
After some quick mental calculations, I do see merit in your last declaration. It was astonishingly logical, in fact.
How charming that I've surprised an esteemed man such as yourself. In turn, I wish to thank you for toning down your bloviating. I feared we'd still be here next fiscal quarter.
Yes, you must be quite busy between product launches and counting bits. But I will be here as long as it takes to ensure the Order isn't taken advantage of by duplicitous actors.
Oh shit. That's totally not what I intended to have happen. How far back are we? Oh, thank God. Like, I don't know, man. For me, a lot of this stuff is so cool. The best part about these games, it's not the combat. It's the exploration, just the immersiveness of the world.
Exemplar Daniels, I am currently practicing logging as a mental calming routine as a measure to waylay my panic. Fact. Junior Exemplar Ivanov and I have been working to isolate a circuitry inefficiency of 0.03% in the upper reaches of Greater Tranquility Station. The two of us are predisposed to intense focus. We've worked in isolation for weeks before. The others have warned us time and time again to check in regularly for posterity. We should have listened. In our absence, the station was somehow staffed by hostile mechanicals. We managed to capture one and remove the module producing its hostility. Ivanov was supposed to test it on another unit, but I heard an explosion from where he went, and I am too frightened to go after him. I don't know what to do.
Well. Does she just drink herself to death? I don't understand. Because all this stuff that happened is very recent. I would guess that body over there is the other guy. I'm trying to think of which way I should be going. Oh, I could have skipped all of that. Oh, well, I guess not really, because going the way that I did is what gave me the key card to go that way. If I had, I could have gone up and then... Yeah, okay. Multiple routes for things that we've done. Love it. You love to see it.
once more to Golden Ridge. I am grateful we could come to an accord after that unfortunate attack on opportunity, but many questions remain.
Of course. Allow me to offer this bit of data, then. The
true cause of the attack was a proctor named Svoboda. My brave colleagues found her out and promptly executed her.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I had doubts after hearing about your monastery. Even though the hostages yet live, this crime happened under your purview.
I would remind you that these innocents survived because of our quick and accurate analysis of the situation. I do not appreciate insinuations that we allow chaos to run rampant on our watch. Chances are that variable as a result of your personal meddling in our affairs.
Ridiculous. Next you'll be claiming we're to blame for all of your past failures. Why, the mere prediction of our arrival years ago sent you into a tizzy. Isn't that right?
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that matters have been delicate.
Yes, but things have taken somewhat of a turn. After the Protectorate destroyed their own relay out of madness, we have seen little resistance to our residents.
Well, we welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your hold. Worrisome indeed.
Okay, so that's something that I could have done. There's another way to have done that. Okay. Only really one way to go now. Let's do it.
Prior to this meeting, enough goodwill exists between our parties to suggest a high chat. Should a treaty or alliance be agreed upon.
Treaty? As in a contract? Goodness, there's no need to rush into such formalities, Vicar. Especially when so much has yet to be discussed.
This unit welcomes you to the utility atrium. My records do not indicate that any authorized personnel remain aboard the station. But I am programmed to exchange wares for monetary compensation for whosoever seeks it. Searching my records. Ah, yes. The explanation given by Mechanist DeSoto was as follows. I need someone to have eyes on my explosive friends. But I do not have eyes. Praise be to the Sovereign, for he knows precisely what to provide his subjects.
Oh, I'm getting this. It's one of those weird things where it's like, if I know I'm facing automechs, that's insanely good.
No time to lollygag, Commander. Whatever's in that repository can wait.
I want to know what's in that repository. What repository? Oh.
By my estimation, if we formed an alliance, say, within the next month, we would see returns within days. The market, the colony, would soon be out of Protectorate hands.
By your estimation? Do explain, how did you arrive at this estimation? What model did you utilize? Which metrics?
Oh, you see, I'm renowned for my ability to read.
At your word, I shall
torn! Where common sense meets observation.
Well, damn. I think it exploded.
No time to lob.
Estimation, if we formed an alliance, say, within the next month, we would see returns within days. The market, the colony, would soon be out of Protectorate hands.
At your word, at your call! Viscerally!
Estimation.
You see, I'm renowned, as we call it in my business, with common sense meets observational data, you might say.
Damn. That's actually kind of nice.
This silence is deeply charged. Come out, knaves! Engage us openly!
Okay, we got some... Are those dragoons? I can't tell. Didn't even realize there was actually glass right there.
I shall not stay your execution. Go no further into that. This next shot will face.
Okay, there's got to be another way. I just got instantly one-tapped.
Lethal measures at the ready, Commander. You'll go no further, infidel. This next shot will face.
Not getting up without help, Commander.
What are you doing down there? Oh, have you given up? I can hear you scampering around like a spot.
So there's two of them.
I can hear you scampering around like a
I mean, I guess maybe we have to fight from this angle. Jeez, no, that's insane.
ready to dispense judgment.
Oh, shit. Okay, that didn't work. I was trying to see if I could just jump across.
Unleash my might upon.
Threat assessment confirmed.
I despise asking for aid. I see.
I'm just gonna try it.
Let me know when you need a distraction. Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Don't move.
Escalating aggression by 3.8%.
Die.
Not walking this off. Stand me back.
Displaying customary intimidation.
Don't move.
Obviating.
Firing. Straight true.
Oh. I figured out what I'm supposed to do.
Lethal measures at the ready, Commander.
A regrettable loss of input factors. Displaying customary intimidation.
To battle!
Just give the signal.
Okay, I understand this now. This is quite challenging.
What are you doing down there? Have you given up?
Jesus, I should have a trauma kit. Oh.
Appreciate a little help, Commander.
What happens if I just run away?
What are you doing down there?
Oh, well, I mean, I already did it. This is unfortunate because I'm literally going to get one tapped.
Have you given up? What are you doing down there? What are you doing down there? Have you given up? Scampering around like a little sprat. What are you doing down there?
Refraining from a gratuitous battle cry to improve combat efficiency by 1.4%.
given up? I can hear you scampering around. What are you doing down there?
Balancing the equation.
Have you given up? You scampering around like a brat.
Displaying customary intimidation.
How am I missing? Oh, I know why I'm missing. Because the auto-targeting is hitting the,
Against us.
I can hear you scampering around like a little sprat. What are you doing down there? I can hear you scampering around like a little sprat.
The bonus on this weapon was actually making it difficult because it has, when I'm in the zoom, it has this auto target, so the bullets go to the target. They have auto tracking, but because he was behind cover, it was constantly hitting the cover because that's where the auto targeting was hitting. Oh, that kind of sucked. But we made it. We made it. That was a pretty challenging encounter for my build. I feel like if I was a sniper, that would have been very easy. Do 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 do. I just love the aesthetic of this game, dude.
Fine, fine. I suppose we can entertain a tentative agreement. I hereby agree that both of our parties will lay down their arms. For now.
I am pleased to hear it. There is no need for senseless bloodshed when we may yet come to an accord.
I remind you that a contract signing may still be a ways off, but we might consider the hierarchy between our parties should we wish to proceed with a merger, an alliance.
No, we wouldn't want any unseemly quabbles over power. Especially when presiding bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people.
Foresight does not bring yours. A military mind does. Our very own Officer Carr has proven that, exploiting weaknesses in the Protectorate to great effect. Do you have such guile?
So you think that your people should... I don't wish to denigrate your military's knowledge here, but Arcadian matters are best suited for Arcadians. We actively collect data to understand how to serve our people, after all. Look no further than the abbot, who welcomed refugees to Matriarch's mercy.
Yet he struggled to feed and house them properly. The poor man was clearly overwhelmed if he couldn't see his right hand was actively undermining him, even with his data.
Meanwhile, Auntie's Choice has done little to alleviate the refugee crisis it helped create. Indeed, my projections may be accurate. You are more interested in what you can
There's only a 14% chance that you are jesting. No. If anyone in Arcadia is fit...
Those two are such easy targets, I almost wish to shoot them. Double time it.
Insult.
Yep, this is all DeVries, right? She's the one who killed them all? I've been wanting to watch Cohh Carnage play more of this game, but he pretty much put it on hold for Arc Raiders. Which, okay. Arc Raiders was originally a game that I said, after playing the stress test, I'm going ham on that. I was going to go super ham. I was going to play it off-stream, on-stream, whatever. I was going to go really hardcore. Then I found out that the game uses AI voice acting. And then last week on Drop Frames, they literally had Amelia Tyler, a huge name I feel like in the voice acting industry right now for video games. And, you know, she was basically like, look, you do whatever you want, but don't pretend you're one thing and do, you know, don't pretend one thing and do the other, kind of like that. You know, do what you want to do, but if you say you are our ally, you know, prove it, basically is what she said. And the three of them, Cohh, me, JP, and Zeke, all were kind of like, you know, very receptive to that. You know, like, AI voice acting bad, you know, shouldn't support it. Arc Raiders comes out, 2 out of 3 of them are playing it. And just praising the game. That being said, though, the devs have also come out and specifically said that, yes, they use AI voice acting, but they're using AI voice acting of hired voice actors that they got to do a bunch of lines and stuff, so then they can, like, AI voice lines that they need, but using those actors. So it's kind of like a pretty gray area.
Come on. No, damn you.
Like, they hired voice actors to do a job, but they can be saying anything, not necessarily what they were hired to say, kind of thing, which is a little strange.
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander.
It's over, Augustine. Nowhere left to run. No more lies you can peddle or people you can burn. Your rewards come due.
Abara, I was unaware of your survival until recently. Believe it or not, I was happy you survived. But to see you still seeking solace in the Commander's shadow is disappointing. You could have done anything with your life. Shrugged off the bad memories. But now you're both here to meddle. Law knows why. Yes, I do recall your begging me not to do this. Hardly the work of a master negotiator, let alone two. I've no interest in continuing this little reunion. What happened in Horizon Point, well, I had no choice but to do as I did. And I'm prepared to do the same again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late. Everything. The Order is on the verge of learning how to control the rifts. They just need the right data and a prototype modulator that's hidden away in a protectorate lab on Praetor. But like the protectorate before then,
What's going on, Reyna? Thank you.
Auntie's Choice must never have access to that technology.
Thanks for the resub.
No. The Order's seers approached me after I arrived in Arcadia and proved to me that I needed to act to stop the Protectorate's rift research from annihilating our galaxy. You were an unwelcome variable. Prior knowledge could have changed your actions, and the seers had predicted that you and your team would perish in the process regardless. I tried to put it out of mind when you and I first spoke. I had to focus. But all I could think of was the cost I was being asked to pay to ensure the mission's success. And I forced myself to complete it. I trusted that with Horizon Point's destruction, humanity might be saved, but it wasn't. It was only the start. I must finish what I started.
You cray-cray. I remember last week you were saying you weren't aware that Dispatch finally came out. Episode 3 and 4 is out now as well, so the first 4 episodes of Dispatch are out. I believe it's next Wednesday, when episode 5 and 6, and then the following Wednesday, 7 and 8, the last 2 episodes will be released. 3 and 4 is really good. All of our options here are basically just to kind of like...
And yet it's nothing compared to the utter and complete destruction that would have come to pass. No, I did the right thing at Horizon Point, despite the cost. I had to sit with too many unanswered questions after the mission. It eventually forced me to find a way to fix the rifts. If only to stop the thoughts that plagued me. You recall what I said of the rift modulator, of the data? It's the only way to control the rifts. And only the Order can be trusted with this power. You know who these corporatists are. How they deal with their competitors. Imagine now how a war spurred by greed might be won, when fought with rifts instead of guns. You see? The Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete the mission they started, everything I have done will have counted for nothing.
Enough! Just... enough, Augustine. I can't listen to any more of these excuses. I've got all the answers I needed, Commander. She's gone over the threshold and ain't no bringing her back. Best we make this quick, before she can hurt anyone else.
You think you have it in you to pull the trigger, Ibarra?
Had 10 years to practice. Give the order, Commander.
Oh, man, I want to kill her so bad. But I've been playing this playthrough like I play all my RPGs. My first playthrough of a game, I always play Mr. Goody Two Shoes. But goddamn, she's making it hard. Pipe down over there. I'm trying to have a discussion. Last resort, not first.
How many times do you need a snake to bite you to realize its nature?
Oh, you just finished 4?
She's shown
Nice.
us who she is, Commander. She's showing us again right now.
I don't have any skills. That sucks.
Oh, believe me. Been playing back that classic nonstop since Horizon Point. Wish I'd listened when you told me not to trust others. But now's our chance to amend that error.
Dude, that's amazing. That's a callback to a decision that I made in the very beginning of the game. I like that.
Trust we'll be having words on the ship about all this, Commander. If DeVries doesn't shoot us in the back before then.
It doesn't matter. Nothing you can say to me will change the issue at hand. If I'm to give the Order the means to close the rifts, the peace talks must end. 2 dead delegates? That's a fair price to pay. We've paid worse. Do you wish me to beg forgiveness? Torture myself in an attempt at atonement? I tell you, if there had been another path, I would have taken it. These delegates cannot leave here. I will not let your crew's sacrifice, your sacrifice, be in vain. It can't be for nothing.
Alright, you're a lost cause.
Stay
Well.
The universe does not deign to give us a moment's respite. Time for a tactical retreat, I say.
We'll take that. The simplifier. And yeah. I think episode 4 was the best episode too. So far. Who did you kick though? Did you kick Sonar or did you kick Coop? I was honestly surprised when I saw the statistics. I think that was episode 3 though, but ooh, more dead body. Make sure I'm not missing anything I could have gathered. Has near perfect accuracy, has no fall off point for bullet damage by range, has a custom modular scope with a variable zoom range. I kick Sonar. Yeah. But if you looked at the statistics at the end of the episode, most people kicked Coop. I was figuring most people chose to keep Sonar. Well, there's two reasons why Sonar would have been, well, I guess really only one. He's the only person who comes default with high intelligence out of your roster. And, well, it's Moist Critical is the one who voices Sonar. So, obviously, a lot of his fans are going to be like, well, we got to keep Moist Critical. And then the voice actor for Coop is like a nobody, but she's one of the writers for the... I shouldn't say she's a nobody. She's one of the writers for the game that just also happens to be the voice actor for Coop. But I don't know, there was for me, there was comments in the game that Coop made it much more compelling to keep her on my roster. I mean, the only real stressful option is, I mean, do you want Invisigout or do you want Blonde Blazer? Jesus, why am I saying Brazier? Yeah. And part of the reason I think Coop had better stats for me is because I sent her on more missions, so she leveled up faster, because she came with really high mobility. Like for my roster, actually, Prism is my my overall best character, I think. Like I say with this game, RPGs, I'm always the goody two-shoes in the anytime I play a game first time blind, I always goody two-shoes. So I had dinner with Blonde Blazer. Even though the game really wants to force you to pick Laura Bailey, I mean Invisigal. Like they really want to, the game's like really trying to make you want to pick her. She's like clearly the main character of the Phoenix program outside of obviously your guy, outside of Robert. She's the one who's had the most, I think she's the only one really who's had so many custom scenes just for her. But shoot, that's cool. Yeah, punch-up's really good for me too, actually. I think most of my guys are all pretty good. With, I believe, Golem being my lowest. Probably stat-wise as Golem, but everybody else is all pretty even, but Prism is definitely my highest. Because she had, she is the highest charismatic character. So, any of the ones where it's like, you need somebody to go talk to people. You gotta send somebody with people skills. I'm like, obviously I'm gonna send her. See, that's part of the reason why I didn't want to go with that, though, because, like, I still felt like Invisigal was being forced onto the player more. Like, I feel like her character is, she's, like, obviously Robert's the main character, but she's, like, the next main character, even though they're all part of the same program. So I was just like, I don't want to go the option that's, like, I don't know, the forced option. Ooh, Punch-Up, I don't think it has really good people skills for me, but he's very good on his vigor and combat, obviously. My Flambe is actually very strong too. Really? Yeah, I feel like Invisigal, they've been pushing her to basically be the second main character of the game. And it feels very forced that the game wants Robert and her to get together. More so than Blonde Blazer. They've obviously put some with that as well. See, I don't know. I don't think so. Well, and when I'm saying forced, I mean like maybe almost like subliminally, kind of like trying to convince the player. Be like, yeah, really, dude, Flambe is so good. He's who I got him to learn to fly too. It was obviously, it was going to be between him and Coop, but I chose Flambe because when he goes in his fire mode, he's really, really good. I think he's actually even better than my Prism when he goes into his second status or whatever they call it.
Quickly, pick up your legs. Watch the ceiling. We've come too far to be crushed by thrice damned rubble.
Yes, Tristan. Well, I wonder what our next goal is. I mean, I guess our next goal is going to be to shut down the rifts, but we don't really have a villain now that this DeVries character is, or DeVries, is who we've been chasing the whole game, and we killed her. Oh, you give it the Coop. I figure either one is good. Did you add Banana Man or Waterboy?
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines.
Good choice. I went with Waterboy as well. For me, the way I looked at it was like, yeah, obviously they made Phenomenon after Blonde Blazer broke up with him super depressed, but he still has he's like a Superman type dude. So it's like, that's a little lame. Especially for a game like this. I'm like, give me the dude who pukes water. Released from any and all guidelines.
The full parameters are as follows. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. No exceptions. The extreme nature of stated emergencies supersedes any other considerations. I have also detected competing priorities in the new mission objectives. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms DeVries' assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing miniature ground-level rift anomalies you may encounter. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer on Cloister would be best suited to this purpose.
Ooh, okay. 2 new locales.
Agents are permitted to cooperate with local governments and other political entities at their discretion, even under normal directives, which you are no longer bound by. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive, and may be open to working with you to regain access. Seeking their assistance is recommended. Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the station and have sent messages expressing gratitude. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters.
Okay, what would be the benefit of working with one faction over the other?
Returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander?
I feel like we gotta get this thing first, so I can close the rifts.
Acknowledged. Due to the rift's expansion, both Cloister and Praetor show a high preponderance of miniature rifts. Proceed with caution. It is worth noting that the Order of the Ascendant is headquartered on Cloister. You have also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now, should you wish. The message has also been sent to your private terminal.
Tell me what it says.
Greetings, morally gray potential contractor. You've been pre-selected for membership in Auntie's Choice Esteemed and Valuable Disposable Agent Program. Report on board the ACS Undisputed Claim for details on this exciting opportunity. Signed, Auntie Cleo. It appears you now have permission to visit Auntie's Choice headquarters aboard its flagship, Commander. You may use the Astrogator to navigate there at any time.
Nice. Okay, this is actually a perfect spot. So, I am going to be going ahead and taking a break for probably about a couple hours. I need to finish eating, as well as, me and my coworker are going to record. We're going to try to see if we can make a podcast related to our jobs. We actually did a recording last week, and I'm doing all this stuff on my end, and I totally screwed up, and I somehow muted his mic, and I didn't realize it for like the hour and a half that we did it. I was like, no. So we're gonna do it again. Oh yeah. I'm about to find out if this food's any good. But yeah, I'll be back later, probably in a couple hours or so, to play more of the Outer Worlds 2, because this game is incredible. Anyways, thanks for stopping in, and thanks for the resub. Peace.